This Wednesday came a lot sooner than the others. Everything's going okay, best thing that's happened this last week is we're already getting rewarded for our efforts. We had a family come to church on Wednesday after not coming to church for at least a year. You know, the last time they came to church is when their daughter got baptized. And we've been working with them, trying to get them interested in church, and also the father interested in getting the priest so he can baptize his daughter. And it's been good. It's been going okay. You know, we've been meeting with them. We met again last night, and it was just very, very good feeling seeing, very happy seeing him at church. And we had an investigator at church last week too, a guy named Lazaro. Really nice guy, and he really cares about people. He really cares about charity and helping people out, and that's why he was nice enough to let us in. But unfortunately yesterday he found out that how strict our religion is. He said, sorry, no, we can't do it. We talked to him for an hour, tried to explain to him the importance of the things we do and why we do it, because it's true. You know, it's because it's commandments, not because some guy told us to. We tried to explain every way we could. He wouldn't listen. He wouldn't take the invitation to pray either, which is the most important thing, you know. We can't convince people. Some of that's not our job. We just give the message. But, you know, after giving the first discussion and asking him to pray, and then coming back to follow up and asking him to pray, he just won't. He says he prays to God, he has belief in God, and he prays to him, but he won't pray about this. It's just weird. It's just, when someone doesn't want to pray, they don't come out and say it. They give you the biggest, lamest excuse you can hear about how they feel they don't need to, basically, even though they don't come and say that either. And I just don't understand it. I really wish I knew what was going on through people's minds when they are just saying, well, you know, it's actually like this, and just yes or no, will you pray about it or not? I mean, it's so tough when they say no. It really is. And it's a downer, it's a disappointment, and unfortunately that's most of what we're getting right now is disappointments, and trying to remember that just because they're not saying yes, just because they're not being taught, being willing to be taught, doesn't mean our efforts are wasted, you know. Because like when people just come up and start talking to us every time we talk to somebody, we're getting something done, you know, just being out there, just being examples, doing everything we're doing something. Of course, doing even more than that, doing all that we should, is still a challenge, unfortunately. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. All the challenges right now are really in my head. Once I can get it in my head, what I need to do, how I'm going to do that, and want to do those things, this will be a breeze. It really will. It's getting over my fear of talking to people, my displeasure with attracting, knocking doors, personal contacts. You know, once I get over that, once I overcome that, then this'll be good. Life will be good. Right now it's really difficult because I'm struggling, because I'm not doing everything I could be doing. I'm not working as hard as I could be. And I'm not 100% sure what I can do about that. Yesterday I had an experience that made me put it in a little bit more perspective. Some guy came up and started talking to us. He just saw us and he said, "Hey Mormons, teach me something." I said, "What do you want to know?" And we just got talking, and we got kind of deep, and I basically just gave him the prayer invitation and said, you know, we believe these things are true, but we're the messengers, you know. I've been using that a lot lately, but that's as plain and simple as I can get. We have a message for you, either want to listen to it or not, and you either are going to get the manifestation of the Holy Ghost, or you're not going to try. And he was interested, and he asked a lot of good questions, and I think if we had a couple hours, I could really get him interested. Fortunately, we had a couple minutes. So I gave him our phone number and said so long. And the first thing that came to mind was, I lost another one, because I did ask him for his phone number, address. Oh, I don't have time, I work, school. I just think, well, there you go, I just lost another one, you know. what could have I done more? Instead of that, I decided this is where I need to exercise faith. This is where I need to take the opportunity and pray about it and say, help us out here, help him out. Help him understand, not just assume that he's never going to call us, never going to be interested again. It's time to draw on those powers of heaven. But in order to do that, I needed to do what I'm supposed to be doing. I need to keep my mind focused. I need to keep my thoughts where they need to be. I need to work and do everything that I'm required and asked to do. Then am I going to be able to draw on those powers and get answers to my prayers that I want. So I'm hoping, and I have hope that that'll help out.